What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Losser from Squad Sports. We're in the new digs, new offices. Squad just moved, but this is episode 48 of your sports sponsorship tip of the week. All right, this week, there's always some sort of technological feature within social media that I get crazy intrigued on, and you see it and you're like, that would do wonders for my sponsor. So first, I would encourage you 100% if you're in sponsorship, absolutely learn the platforms that you're using. And by that I mean, if you can understand how other businesses make money on Snapchat, you then can form that into your strategy with sponsorship. If you can understand how other businesses make money in the mechanics of that, how they make money, how they make sales on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you can build that into your packages. TikTok, you can build that into your packages. So we talk a lot about ads. There's an intriguing feature that's really morphing right now, and I think some teams are absolutely utilizing this for merchandise, but I think there's a very, very good integration in for sponsorship, and that is Instagram's shopping experience. So I don't know if you've seen this, and it's kind of been a slow rollout, but Instagram now has the ability for you to tag items within your picture, have somebody click on it, and then they can actually make the purchase right there in Instagram. You're going to have to Google this and look up how to set up the account. Again, I don't know if everybody has access to it right now. I'm still doing some research myself. But again, this is a feature that, again, you're taking away the swipe up to go to somebody else's website and allowing them to make the purchase right there. So obviously merchandise, big hit, right? It makes a ton of sense for merchandise for your team to do this. But here's the tip of the week to tie in. Create a package of Instagram posts, both stories as well as wall posts, where it's a scavenger hunt of where those items are and their sponsorship items. For example, if you have a sponsor that is selling vacuums, right? Post an entire week's worth of photos. Say, hey fans, we snuck in a vacuum into our post from the last week. Make sure you check them out, and if you find the vacuum, meaning it has that Instagram shopping dot, you're going to get a deal from this sponsor on that vacuum. You're creating engagement, you're creating shareability, you're making people engage with your posts, which is going to increase your algorithm rank, right? So we're almost gaming the algorithm system a little bit, because people are going to have to swipe through and look through your wall. That increases your engagement, increases how many people you reach with that post. But you can actually add that in, have a sponsor offer, and then have that person make that purchase right there on your Instagram post. It's the easiest integration in. And again, as I'm learning about the platform, the mechanics might change a little bit. The way that you add that product in might change a little bit. But again, if you can understand the Instagram shopping feature and how it works, we can gamify that experience. We can build that into our packages, and we create a better experience to connect our fans to our sponsors. So again, tip of the week this week is, again, first part of it, unequivocally be obsessed with understanding YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, what the features are. What is the golden hour, meaning that if X amount of people engage with your post within the first hour, it increases that sort of reach within your organization. Understanding engagement rates, right? So, Zoom is putting out a lot of sort of pieces and is showing that on engagement rates, and showing that Instagram just gets crazy good engagement rates, almost twice, if not 10 times what Twitter or Facebook will get you. But again, understanding the different parts of the product so you can go back to your sponsors. More tactically this week, again, is talking about Instagram shopping. Instagram shopping allows fans to make purchases right there in your post without leaving Instagram and going to a web page. That means it's easy purchases. That means you can integrate sponsor offers into that. You could even have it be like, hey, buy this jersey from our merchandise shop and you're going to get a buy one, get one free McDonald's, right? The fan is still making a purchase for the jersey, but they're also getting a sponsor offer tied with that. That's how you can integrate it in. It makes it crazy easy for people to purchase on it. I still have to do a little bit of research into kind of what are those purchase rates? Are people really used to buying within Instagram? But I think it's increasing. And again, it makes it easier to make a purchase. So check that out. First thing is check out the Instagram shopping feature, and then look for ways to implement in your sponsors into that to be able to drive direct revenue. It's going to be something in your package. You can go directly to your sponsor and say, this can drive revenue for you today. And you can be any size team and do that, right? You don't have to be the NBA, NHL, NFL team to be able to launch this. In your community, you're able to do this. Events. Imagine if there's an event and they allow you to sell tickets and you put it into your Instagram shopping on your Instagram page and tag that into your photos, and people can buy tickets right there. Then obviously you can then transfer that over to them. So key in the restaurants, right? We talked about doing restaurant takeout. What if you could have pre-orders or gift cards that people could buy those restaurant gift cards in your Instagram post? Not go to the website, not go to an outside website. It pops up right there. You can click through, you can make those purchases. It's going to make it easier to purchase. It's going to keep everybody on the platform of Instagram, and it's going to have your fans engage more with your posts. I just think it's a win. Again, I'm early in this research process of how exactly to benefit from it. The tactical pieces might change, but this is a tool. This is a tool that brands can use. Therefore, it's a tool that with your influence on your Instagram page, you can monetize your influence by adding it. So check out the Instagram shopping feature. Do a Google search. There's a ton of great kind of blogs on it, and even ones that show you how to set up, your shop and be able to add that in. But I would 100%, especially in 2021, who knows what's going to happen in sports, but if we have another shutdown, you're ready to go with your Instagram shopping post for your restaurants to be able to sell gift cards instead of having to set up this big complex system and then posting about it. So I think it's something you need to have in your toolkit. It's something you need to look into, to add into your toolkit, to be fresh with sponsors, to have a backup contingency plan if things get shut down again, to be able to have that asset moving forward. So that's your tip of the week this week. Again, Instagram shopping. Check it out as a feature. Educate yourself on these features and think to yourself, how can I build this into my package to be able to sell sponsors? That's your tip of the week this week. Remember, keep pushing those limits within sports sponsorship.